Can the most powerful people in the world also commit crimes? Most of us would quickly say, no, the law applies to everyone. But the story of Jeffrey Epstein makes us question that belief. His case is not just about one rich man. It is about a system that may have protected famous politicians, royals, and celebrities from being exposed. The Epstein scandal has been called one of the biggest criminal cases in U.S. history. And it did not stop in America. The story reached into Britain and touched many well-known names across the world. Jeffrey Epstein was born in 1953 in Brooklyn, New York. His father worked for the city, and his mother was a school secretary. He grew up in an ordinary family. But Epstein was very smart in mathematics and physics. He skipped school grades and later studied at New York University. For some time, he worked as a teacher, but soon he moved into finance. In 1975, he got a job at the Wall Street firm Bear Stearns. But he was forced to leave after questions were raised about his business dealings. For many, this would have ended a career. For Epstein, it opened another door. Epstein started managing the money of rich people. His biggest client was billionaire Leslie Wexner, owner of Victoria's Secret. Wexner trusted Epstein so much that he gave him the power to handle his finances completely. Soon Epstein became very rich. He bought a giant townhouse in New York and, most importantly, a private island in the Caribbean. That island would later become the darkest part of his story. Epstein was not only close to the world of money, he also made strong connections with politicians and intelligence agencies. Reports say he even carried a fake passport to travel secretly. His contacts spread from the CIA to Israel's Mossad, and even to the Saudi royal family. In 2003, Epstein donated a large amount of money to the U.S. Democratic Party, and many believe this helped him avoid legal trouble. His circle included both Republicans and Democrats. Former President Bill Clinton is said to have flown on Epstein's private jet 26 times. Donald Trump once called him a terrific guy. Elon Musk's tweets linked Trump's name to Epstein files. Prince Andrew of Britain was also connected, and even big names like Michael Jackson and scientist Stephen Hawking were mentioned in reports of visits to Epstein's properties. To many people, Epstein's world looked less like normal business and more like a trap way to collect secrets and keep powerful people under his control. Epstein's close friend and partner, Ghislaine Maxwell, the daughter of British media tycoon Robert Maxwell, played a key role in the crimes. Together, they built a network that brought young girls into Epstein's world. The girls were often promised jobs, modeling work, or money. Many were underage. Epstein's mansion in Palm Beach, Florida, became one of the main locations. In 2005, police raided the house and found hundreds of photos and records of young girls. Epstein's private island was also used. Witnesses later said it had secret tunnels and even a helipad for quick escape. Flight records showed more than 150 famous names visited the island. In 2005, the parents of a 14-year-old girl complained to police. Investigations revealed at least 36 victims. With evidence in hand, many expected Epstein to face long prison time. Instead, he received a very light punishment. In 2008, he was sentenced to only 13 months in jail, and even then, he was allowed to leave the prison during the day. Experts later said this deal was made to protect important people. In July 2019, Epstein was arrested again, this time for sex trafficking minors. This time, there was no bail. His partner Ghislaine Maxwell was later caught and sentenced to 20 years in prison. But on August 10, 2019, news broke that Epstein was dead in his jail cell. Officials said it was suicide. The public did not believe it. CCTV footage had missing minutes. Guards said they fell asleep. For many, it seemed clear. Epstein had been silenced so he could not reveal powerful names in court. The phrase spread everywhere. Epstein didn't kill himself. The biggest question that remains is about the Epstein List. It is said to include the names of all people who visited Epstein's island or were linked to his crimes. Some names have leaked, but the full list has never been made public. Donald Trump once said he would release it but later denied that it existed. If the list is fake, why do so many famous names keep appearing? And if it is real, why is it hidden from the public? The Epstein story is not just about him. It shows how money and influence can protect people from the law. It shows how political and business systems sometimes work to hide the crimes of the rich and powerful. For years, Epstein acted as if he could not be touched. And for years, he was right. Even today, survivors are still fighting for justice. The world still does not know the full truth. Will the list ever come out? Will those who joined Epstein face punishment? Maybe not. And even if the truth comes, will real justice follow? That is the most painful question of all.